Just to start this video off, I was one of the section leaders for the Drumline, so I was going to just talk a little bit more about it. The following videos are going to be some of the other section leaders that I was happy to work with throughout the whole season of the fall semester of 2023. I really enjoyed our work that we put out this semester, and I think it's probably one of the best drumlines I've been a part of, and I'm very happy to say that. Um, and yeah, I hope you enjoy the rest of this video. Hi, I'm here with my first guest of the interview. I'll have you take it away.
Hi guys, my name is Ben Haushalter. I'm a music education major from Bloomington Normal.
All right, Ben, now let's just get right into it. We're going to be talking about just the drum line and how it basically went over the years. I think personally it went pretty well. What do you think about how we did?
Yeah, I mean, we spent a lot of time working on music. We came to campus once in July, and then we had a long camp in August, and then the regular band camp. We put together 5 or 6 field shows throughout the year. We learned a lot of music. We learned a lot of drill. And I'm really proud of how our cymbal line did. We got a lot of compliments on that. So I would say overall it was a great year.
Yeah, I would definitely agree that this year was definitely pretty, one for the books for sure.
Yeah.
We played a multitude of different shows this year. Do you have any specific favorites?
Yeah, I really liked the Western show. I liked the Silverado theme, and I like Go West. And I don't know, I really liked the vibe of that show.
Yeah.
And getting to play it at our marching band competition with that giant crowd also just makes it a whole lot of fun and brings back a lot of good memories.
Obviously, this is a class of many, and usually as a music major, you get to take a lot of classes. How does it normally blend with the other classes, like a weekly schedule?
So on Mondays, the first Monday that we get our music, I usually spend about an hour memorizing. And then on Wednesdays and Fridays, I also spend usually about an hour memorizing. The music is kind of different from anything else I play because it all has to be memorized. So it's not just about being able to play it, but being able to play it and remember it. And that's something I struggle with a little bit. So I have to take a lot of time throughout the week to make sure I have my music memorized and my drill memorized. So I'd say minimum per week I spend about 3 hours preparing for the class.
Gotcha. What do you think being a leader can help you in daily, day-to-day basis?
Yeah, well, I think the opportunities to be a leader in BERM will help me become a teacher in the future. I think making mistakes in BERM and then realizing they were mistakes and being able to apply those things to when I'm out in the real world will really be helpful. So I'm very grateful for the opportunities to be a leader in BERM because I think in the end it will make me a better teacher.
Gotcha. All right, well, this has been the first interview with Ben. All right. Hi, this is Andrew. This is another one of the interviews for my Drumline documentary/interview. And today I have another guest with me. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hey, my name is Nathan Raneses. I am in my 3rd year at ISU. This past semester, I was the bass drum section leader for the ISU Drumline, and I'm a secondary math education major.
All right, welcome to the interview. All right, so just starting out, I don't really know much about bass drums, so what normally do you use to help practice throughout the year?
So for bass drum, essentially it's somewhat similar to cymbals, because we have 7 different parts, and we sort of have to fit those weird different parts together to make the entire idea of our part, right? So, sometimes we have really basic parts that are just on the downbeat. Some of them are more complicated. It's really filling in the upbeat, right? So when we're rehearsing and learning new music, a lot of what I focused on with my section was getting those subdivisions with the tempo and making sure we fill those beats in on the appropriate time, right? With all those complicated rhythms.
We played a lot of different shows this year. Do you happen to have like a favorite or two?
So compared to the past 2 years that I was on the Drumline, it's kind of hard to choose between the shows this year of which one's my favorite, because I think I really liked all of them that we did this year. Um, if I had to pick one favorite, it would. I'm gonna say it would be our throwback show. It would either be between our throwback show and our Western show, because a lot of those had a lot of like involved choreography, and it was just a lot of fun to put that on the field and get creative with our movements on that.
Right. And then I guess while we're on it too, you were talking about shows from last year's. Did you have like a favorite from last year that like kind of brought like the same energy as the ones this year?
I'm trying to think back. I would say the Queen show, which we did for the fall 22 season,
Right.
was favorites. Mostly because of our drum parts, because they were really fun and involved.
Right.
So
I recall they were very difficult too, right?
yeah,
They
I
said
think
it all.
and towards the end of what was it, Bohemian Rhapsody? Like the bass drum part had like those 5-lit splits, and it was like really hard to divide, and it was a really nice challenge. So
Right. Even though we didn't get that recording at the beginning of the show, we still, I think we definitely delivered for that show though, for sure. Yeah.
for sure.
So back around like June, July, we had like a day in camp or a couple of days where we'd come, like some people would stay down here in Normal, and then we'd have a camp. How did those go?
Those went really well, I would say. It was a bit difficult like navigating it, because that was like, according to Lauren, our drum instructor, that format was like how the season was normally run. Like we'd have those camps, and then like the full band camp and the full drumline camp in August, right?
Right.
So it was something to get used to, I guess. Especially having like consecutive days over the summer, you know. Yeah, it was really interesting, because I know even back with auditions, that was a 2-day process as well. So we had all those new members down here in Normal who also had to stay the night, and we had to figure that out. So, but it was like through those things, I think it was a really nice experience to get to know each other as well.
Right.
And having longer rehearsals that also help us prepare for the season better.
All right, this has been it for the second interview. All right, see ya. Now that the interviews are over, I want to show off what we've been working on. And this is obviously we've been working on many things, but I managed to get a video of exercise or a performance that we've done, and that'll wrap up the documentary/interview. So I hope you'll enjoy the video and enjoy this performance.